Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you see my previous YouTube video, you know exactly that I got into film photography with this camera, with this tiny little Canon AE1. And as I promised, when I get back the pictures, we're gonna check them out together. And today is that day. I got back all the 36 frames I shot with this camera. It's very exciting, you know, because you can't see the pictures on the back of the camera as if you would see with a digital camera. There are just so many things could go wrong when shooting film. The pictures can be overexposed, underexposed or blurry, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. You can't even see the result immediately. I'm excited and nervous in the same time. Let's check out those pictures. This is really out of focus. I try to tweak the focus, not to make it the sharpest. It makes a huge difference. I really need a tripod. A little bit better, but I have to use the timer. I think there's a timer on this one. Still not the sharpest. This is a storage area. It's completely out of focus. Film photography is just a whole new world. Lots of things to learn. I was aiming for the trees and the light. The first few pieces of grass is in focus. Of course, it's a nighttime picture, so it's more difficult to expose. I like this one. The room where my girlfriend lives, it has a very beautiful curtain, and the light coming in, it shines through the curtain, and the lights are very beautiful. So this is the room, and the light is absolutely fantastic. It's just stunning, beautiful. I shot this in the school. I saw the t-shirt turning and it looks so nice, and I like the colors on this one. I wanted to shoot a vertical, not horizontal. I can just turn this one to vertical. I love these stairs. Always the light is very exciting there. The whole thing is just amazing. And there was a girl coming there accidentally. I'm shooting the pictures and she was like, oh, sorry. I said, no, it's okay. I shoot the picture. I had no idea what the girl was doing. So just in a random moment, I saw this like line between the roof and I wanted to take a picture of the Australian flag. Too many dark areas on a picture for me. It's a bit underexposed under the roof and a bit overexposed in the clouds, but it's an interesting picture. Now this is probably my best picture with this roll. Everyone loves this car. And I just found it next to the beach. I was like, oh my god, I have to shoot this car. It's so cool. I mean, look at this. And look at the film. It's just so amazing. The grain. A digital camera can't do this. There was a concert, Cairns Festival concert. There was this guy. He looked like he was in, what was the name of that famous festival in the 60s in US, you know which one. So I think he thought he's on that festival. And look at that pants and the top. It's just, that guy looks so cool. Even it's not in focus completely. I like this picture. It has the mood to it. Now this one is in focus. I like this one even better. I was thinking I should take 1 or 2 pictures, but then it's not a regret I took 2. Just look at this guy. He's from the 60s. He's like a time traveler. He's amazing. I was riding my bike next to the road and I saw this area with the empty Coke bottle. And believe me, it was like 3 weeks ago. That Coke plastic bottle is still there. Just one piece of rubbish. We were waiting on a bus with my girlfriend and I was like, oh, that bike looks very cool next to the bus stop. Maybe I can take a picture. It was like 1 or 2 seconds exposure. There's always a shopping cart like next to that door and the light, like under the light. And I wanted to capture that. And I couldn't do because I didn't have a tripod. So I used another shopping cart. I put on the camera like this. And I was like, okay, let's shoot the picture. Maybe one of a second. It's not good. Out of focus. It's a bit too dark, but this is the place where my girlfriend lives. The mood that was really good, like beautiful sunlight. And there's the dog on the picture, but it's too dark to see. I tried to capture the mood, but I could have used a longer exposure time. In the school, there was a guy full of tattoos, legs, arms, everywhere. He was sitting there with one of his mates. I saw them, and that flower, that just covered their face perfectly. I could only see their legs from my point of view, and it was like, oh, I have to take a picture of this. It's very cool. There was one section, the coconut water section, and there was one guy chopping of coconuts to open them up. It was so messy and detailed, so many things on the ground and all around. I thought it looked so cool. There was also a car wash. One guy's idea was to wear bikini. Imagine Japanese boys wearing bikinis and washing cars like this. Swimming pool party. These were the mattresses on the water in the swimming pool. At the end of the party we had to hang them to let them dry. This is the gate for the swimming pool and it looked very interesting. The blue wall and these pink mattresses. The whole thing was very interesting. And I remember here I messed up a few shots. There's a bulb mode on the AE one. One time I let my finger off the button and I messed up a few pictures. Yeah, it's from inside. And yeah, we also had water guns. I have to turn this picture. Yeah, this one is the messed up one. 1 second and it's not good. This one maybe even shorter. And this one is the bulb mode. This one in front of a post office. There's many post boxes. I thought this picture is gonna be better. It looks very unsharp. It's a bit distorted under here at the line. A shopping cart. There was one little girl. She pushed aside the shopping cart and I was like already in position. Oh no, I wanted to take a picture and I had to put back the shopping cart. Of course, I couldn't put back the same way as it was. This is a corridor for a cafeteria or something. Burned out the guy, the delivery guy, because I tried to catch when he was in the middle. So there was one very abandoned place, no one there. It was like a shopping area. I went upstairs and there was like a red chair in the middle of nothing. I moved the chair a little bit to the side because it was next to the wall. Since then I went back and it's still there. It's very funny. I have an obsession with shopping carts. There was this very luxurious building and there was like a random shopping cart in front of the building. The sun was already going down. It had a really nice shadow, as you can see, like here. When I took this picture, you know, it was just the shapes, colors, windows. It looked nice. Maybe, yeah, it's a bit flat, no shadows, nothing. There was very small river and there was a tunnel under like the road and I saw the tunnel next to the river. It's almost not visible, it's here. I would say it's too dark, but that was very interesting, like nature all around and electricity cables above. Maybe I could have used like a wider crop. This picture is not ready yet. I wanna crop this picture like this. Yeah, I wanted to do this, but the lens on this one is actually 28, very wide. I couldn't go closer. Same day, we went to the top of the mountain and there was this very interesting tree. I also took a picture with phone. I didn't want to include the cable. I thought I left the cable out, but I see no, the cable is still inside. This is a funny story and it's almost finished of the roll. I remember I had to change the roll. When I took this picture, I was like this, crouching in the ground, and there was one guy pulling over next to the road and he said, "That's my car!" Like, you know, what are you doing? And I was like, oh my god, what did I do? And he came like this, you know, big guy, and I said, "Oh, sorry man, I'm a photographer, just taking pictures." And he said, okay, no problem. I said, "This car looked very abandoned, you know, I thought it looks very cool. Look at the lights on it." I was like so excited about it. He said, yeah, it looks very cool, but yeah, it looks abandoned. It's my car and we don't use it. I like this picture. The car is actually sharp. I like this little highlight here and here. Here it's not too sharp, but the car actually looks amazing. I just love the image of this camera and the film look. It's very cool. You can do this with a digital camera. It's the back of the car, and I would say I would crop this image maybe like this. I would crop the top. Yeah, at that point I had to change the film roll, and that's the last picture. So as you could see, some of the pictures were a bit messed up, but there were some really good ones too. And those pictures will be actually uploaded to my print shop at markdanian.darkroom.com. Use the markdanian20 code at checkout to get 20% off. And hurry up, because this discount is only available until 5th of October. You can find the link in the description. So thank you guys for checking out this video. If you liked it, please press the like button, because that actually helps me a lot, and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Until then, I see you in the next video. See you guys!